Hello everyone, good evening. Let us check everyone's portfolio is on white or green, not in red, right? Yeah, anyhow, today is 31st. We have some of the major newses, right? We'll check what else it was, any major one or else minor. Yeah, if we check today, it was 31st. With not CPI PCE data, that's okay, that doesn't impact much. We have at 6 p.m. it's already done. Result is also out. Unemployment claims, it was 2,18,000. that means it was one of the positive sign as the expected, because expected was 2,22,000, but the previous result was 2,17,000, but now it was 2,18,000. We can think that okay, there is some increment, so that the dollar might be negative if we observe. And we have the news. We had news at 6 p.m. that means it's been almost 45 minutes. So there is no major movement because of the news as of today. So we can follow the technicals, and we have tomorrow non-farm employment change and unemployment rate. This may, and the major one is average hourly earnings. This is one of the main thing which we have to consider. Apart from these two, average hourly is the major one. These two, average hourly is the So we'll go with the market analysis on the gold as usual, and today we'll be seeing some of the major pairs, major currency pairs. We'll try to figure it out, what is the levels. Okay, I'm going with the volume. Changing some of the settings just for visual purpose. Yeah, if I see gold on a lower time frame, it was bullish. So I wanted to look for any levels, whether we can make it or not. First we look it on daily time frame. If we observe on a daily time frame, it was making inside candle. Just make note down everyone, because inside candle is one of the better stat on which side it was going to give a breakout or a breakdown. We have to check on it. Everyone just tell me your perspective whether the gold will be bullish from now on for the next 1 hour. It will be bullish or bearish. I just wanted to hear from you guys. Just type it on the chat box. If I consider on a 4-hour time frame, the market is going to be, after a slight retrace, the market will be bullish. Whether the same indicates the dollar also, that means here I am on a bullish, right? After a retracement in the dollar, it should be bearish after the retracement. Then okay, the market gold and your dollar, it will be somewhat like correlation. If we look, dollar has given another breakout. It was yet to give because still it has time. Still it has 1 hour 37 minutes to close this candle. Everyone texted what was their view on the gold. Still no one texted. So it was a dollar. I said on the dollar it should be on a retracement, it should be sell, but for the scenario it was bullish on the dollar. That means we have to be very careful if we are taking any gold trades. I think still we have time till tomorrow evening for further news, so that we can follow technical until unless tomorrow afternoon session. That means whatever the Asian sessions are opening, we can choose for technicals. Then later on we have to be very careful before the few hours before the market is going to be up or down because of the news and all. As I said, on on a daily time frame, market is making inside candle, so we have to wait. To go for long, it was a daily time frame, right? To go for long, we have to wait on which side it was going to give a breakout. This is one scenario. In another scenario, this zone, whatever the base high and low, this will be acting as a supply zone. So based on inside candle and also there is a previous supply zone which has a strong support, looks like it will give a breakdown. That means whatever the Fibonacci, let us choose Fibonacci. I am removing the previous ones. Where was 0.7 level or 6? Yeah, this one is around 0.7 level. .786. Yeah, so this will be considering as a Fibonacci 0.7 retracement level. Once the market reaches 3319, then because of the selling support and also one of the inside, we can go for short. This is a daily time frame. Make note, because if it was a scalping for 15 minutes 1 hour means we can look after 10 minutes, but now we have to see it in a daily time frame. And in this stat, our SL will be a few pips above the recent breakdown structure. That means our entry will be at 3319 and the SL will be 3348 on a daily basis. Just look for take a nano lot if possible, otherwise the mini lot you can consider, otherwise just do it on a demo trade. First go with 1:1 and close half of the quantity and maintain the same SL to capture 1:2, 1:3, 1:4, because whatever the 1:1 once we received, if we are closing half of the quantity means we can be a little bit tension free. Okay, anyhow stop loss is fixed. You have booked already 1:1. That means even though if the market hits your stop loss, you will be at no cost to cost, right? That is one of the best stat. Generally I used to follow it on options, taking 2 lots for long for whole day, closing one of the lot for once. If I receive 1:1, I used to close one of the lot, and for remaining lot I used to wait for 1:4 and 5. Okay, we'll try to find some of the good trades on a short term, on a scalping. So we have a chat box. I'm going with Ronit. If possible, could you explain how to use the ATR? ATR, it was only on a daily indicator. It's better to use on daily. If you check here, what was the ATR? It was at 46.9. I said whatever the selling formation, that means the entry is at. So as of now, entry has been triggered on a daily time frame. Few minutes before, I think I have said I have marked the whatever the mother candle high and low on the retrace asset, but this is one of the actual selling zone. It has been, if you observe, it has retraced exactly from the 3314.450. Let me check the high of the candle, 0.985. that means it was given movement around 0.5 pips. High was 314.985. Yeah, it was around half pip. It has been retested. Okay, we are talking about ATR, right? Yeah. So now what was the ATR value? It was 46.9, that is 47. If I'm choosing whatever the 47 means, if I'm choosing from here as a bearish, right, based upon the one of the supply zone, and also it was one of the mother candle, and also this is a whatever the bullish candle is there, it was inside candle. So the conservative traders can wait for levels to breach. That means it has to make a failure. Okay, now whatever the previous zones are there, it got failed. Now we can go for fresh move. That fresh move was called retrace trade, right? Some will be entering after this breakout 345.5. Some will be entering after the breakout of the mother candle on the next candle daily time frame, right? Because this has to close in between. If this candle made any higher high or else any lower low than this previous candle, again it's an invalid trade for inside stat. But for whatever the series of supply, this will be the entry has been made already. So as of now, gold is bearish from technical and my perspective. Now here I think if I'm placing an order here, if I wanted to use the ATR, my stop loss is at 3345, right? And what was the ATR? It was 47. The current price was at the current market price running, it was ATR was at 47. Now my stop loss is at 345. I have to include this 46 points for my stop loss. If I'm taking a sell trade, I have to reduce. That means I have to do minus to the original stop loss. If I'm going for a long, means I need to, in a downward direction, I need to modify, right? So here where will be my stop loss? 3345 minus 47. That means 45 minus 2, 3298. Okay, sorry, short trade, right? I need to add 45 plus 46, that means 40 40 80 80 plus 6, 91 around. $92. I'll place in 3392. This has to be the stop loss if we use the ATR. And also the market also will move within the range of 46 points on the next day. That means still this candle has to close, right? We have a 7 hours left. Wait for that 7 hours. The market will, next day the market will move either 46 points up or else 46 points down. That is the range for next day market. Because check it after 7 or 20 minutes, only 4 minutes left hardly, you will get one of the maximum price of points. Add that to the current previous day. That means whatever the current candle closing is there, add to that whatever the high is there, add 40, I think it was 46.9, so add 47 points to the high of the previous day, and also add 47 points to the low of the previous candle. That means to this current candle, if we think whatever the high and low is there, think this is as a high, this is as a low. So next day if the market opens, your moment will be, what was the high? 314, that means 345, 50, 360. So tomorrow your moment, it will be till 360 from top side. This will be your day high. The market might reverse from here tomorrow if the candle has been closed at the same price, and the ATR value should show same, right? In the same way, what is the low of this candle? It was 76 plus 47, 80, 90, 100, 110, that means 310, 315 around. Okay, sorry, I need to decrease, right, from downside. 276 minus 45, it will be around 220, around 220 it will be, right? So tomorrow our market range will be from 360 to 219. That means if the candle making any, the day opening making any lower gap down, and we can look for buy trades from 3000 219. If the candle is making any gap up, and we can take a short trade, not taking blindly, okay, just look for any price action on a lower time frame at 3360 around. Then you can go for short from here, you can go for long from here. This is to finding the range by ATR, and also in the stop loss also. As I said, if you are taking a short trade from here, my stop loss will be here, right? And I am taking an entry from here. This is my actual stop loss. This is ATR stop loss, ATR additional stop loss. That means even if the market makes any fake breakout, it won't cross the ATR value. That's why ATR will be taking as a buffer value. Then from here the market will be reversed. Even though if it hits the stop loss, if the candle closes means we have to close. That is one of the basic core concept. If the candle closes above this zone, I am going to exit the trade, sell trade, right? In the same way, downside, this will be the stop loss. Sorry, actually there is no formation, right? If I have any entry point, if I am choosing on 15 minutes, if I get any entry point in any swing low, or else depending upon the whatever the base candle, I'll be choosing the low as a, or else high as a stop loss. Low stop loss for buy trade and high stop loss for sell trades. That whatever the base candle low is there, I'll be adding 15 minutes. If I'm taking it was, I'll be adding 4.4 pips as a additional buffer point for a stop loss. Then I'll be entering into the trade. This one is 5 minutes. Yeah, hi Shruti, good evening. So as of now I'm closing the ATR. If I check in 5 minutes on daily time frame, what I said, whatever the major supply zone, this is the zone. This is one of the major supply zone. If we consider this retest as an entry and this high as a SL, what if I not placed any buffer? Yeah, Bitcoin will go. If I have not placed any buffer means my SL was hit, right? So just use the buffer based upon the pips. Here I've been considering this swing high as a SL because there is no much difference. Considering this, whatever the base candle high as a stop loss, recent swing, it might cross, might not cross, but it will be safe. While we are doing a scalping, we have to be very careful. So as of now, gold is bearish. I'll tell you once this 5-minute candle closes, we'll take one position on a demo trade and we'll check on it. I'm taking the whatever the candle high as a SL. We look for only 1:1. Yeah, Ronit, thank you for asking in the YouTube. So we go with the BTC meanwhile. We look for 1.5 minute, 1.5 minute, or else 2 minutes. If the candle was sustaining in a bearish means, we can move to 1:3, whatever the gold position is there. Yeah, if we see, considering by the trend line, it was making a lower high and also it was taking support. Is there any recent or 1,18? No, it was a all-time high. Can we find any levels? Yeah, on a daily time frame, I'll be considering this as a demand zone. If we wanted to reduce, we can choose this. Yeah, this is going to be a demand zone on a daily, but we look for 4 hours. Is there any short levels on a short-term trading? We'll check on it. Yeah, coming to the price action, this will be As of now, coming to the price action, Bitcoin is bearish in my perspective. This is the first retrace. This was the second retrace. Yeah, and also this is one of the selling formation. This is one of the selling formation. This is one of the bullish, but not the major one. So I'm expecting the Bitcoin can make another low considering the recent swing low. Make a note, we can fail the second level, which was unless the candle closes above 1,19,801. Bitcoin is bearish. If the candle closes above, Bitcoin will be bullish. We just have to make any of the swing, or else some moment it was a Bitcoin rate at least 2 points or 3 points the breakout candle should be on the retrace. We can go for long. Okay, the swing high, it was around only 1000 points. Consider this as a swing, one of the supply zone, right? Yeah, as of now it's bearish on 4 hours. Let's check it on 1 hour also. Yeah, in 1 hour it was purely bearish, which was very strong, considering this zone as a strongly bearish zone. If you wanted to do scalp, mark the whatever the recent indecisive come highest movement candle, mark high and low. This is for scalping, not for positional. 15 minutes time frame, candle close above the whatever the candle we marked. If the candle closed above, look for retracement, go for 1:1. If candle closed below, look for retrace, go for 1:1 on sell side. Make sure it was 15 minutes. It validates only for hardly 2 to 3 hours, that's it. Meanwhile, because on 3 hours means 3 hours around 4:15 minutes. Yeah, that means 4 3 4 is 12 candles. In 12 candles we can get any one of the formation. We can see either selling formation, or else either buying formation, or else consolidation. We can see any of the formation within 3 hours, so that we can conclude that okay, whether to take this trade or not, we can conclude with that. Okay, on higher time frame it's bearish. 15 minutes, right? Maximum times I said, or whatever the zone we are drawing, the market can reverse from the zone also. In this case, we can take, if the market giving breakout also, we on retrace, we can plan something and we can catch few pips. Around 1500 points you can catch on a 15 minutes time frame. I think gold has, yep, gold it's done. Now we'll wait for another. Meanwhile, we'll go for Euro USD. Yep, I think we have discussed this yesterday. This zone, the market will reverse from this zone. If it has given just few small reversal, but we don't know whether it was a strongly bullish or else strongly bearish. If we wanted to go for short means, just wait for a candle to close below 1.13731. If candle closes below this, we can go for short. Till that, the Euro USD was bullish. Let me check on 1 hour time frame too, so that is there any possible to reduce the stop loss. It's very little, it's minor. Yeah, that was one of the current support, and we have another support. Like for example, if the market has given gap down, sorry, not gap down, it has given breakdown, we need another support to look for target, right? Target price, that was based upon this consolidation and this. On 4 hours, if I consider, this is one of the reversal. So as of now, looking for 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour, our tradable zone is only from 1.13010 to 13731. That means around 720 pipettes. That's it. Okay, for that you have to patiently, you should have a patience, not patient. Obviously patient, if the patient don't wanted to run also, he can't run. He has, it will be becoming his default. Even though if he wanted to run, he can't run, right? Gold is bearish, still bearish. I am removing the higher level zones. We look for, is there any possibilities there or not on a lower frame. Yeah, looks valid. Look for sell trade from this zone, 1.14283 to 1.14424. Yeah, so this will be the selling zone for Euro USD on short time frame. Make sure you take the support of whatever the desired can indicators. If you are not using indicators, we can go, because I can see here one of the minor reversal, this is major reversal. Yeah, whatever this major reversal is there, this will be the first retrace, this will be the second retrace. So we can go for short once the market comes here. Even though we can choose to reduce the stop loss, the body closing price. I am trying to reduce the stop loss based upon the stat. Okay, we won't enter until unless the market reaches 341, 14341. It's okay, it can, as for actual structure, this will be the entry, but to reduce the stop loss for minor accounts, okay, for today, if you have already breached the stop loss, your daily stop loss is around $20, you already lost $15, you still left with a daily loss of $5. If you take a trade at the retrace of exactly of the zone starting, okay, if the market can go and hit the stop loss, it was around $7 stop loss trade it was. So reducing, because your daily stop loss is around only 20, right? You already breached 15, you have only 5 left. Only if the market comes to 4341, you will take a sell position. Otherwise we won't be taking a sell position, because it will be around based upon we have reduced the stop loss. So we'll go with gold. Shruti, on Euro USD, I'll just try to check on my lower time frame. It was about to change the direction towards bullish. 15 minutes, right? So we can consider this for a selling zone. XAU USD. One minute, 3 minute. Yep. Is there anyone trading any major currency pairs, guys? So to take the gold to enter again, we have to wait for some time. If we get any level, we'll check on it. It has made a pin bar on 3 minute time frame. If we look, whatever the rejection is there, the volume is ultra high. That means looks like a slightly bullish. We'll check. We have 2 minutes 20 seconds. Hi Priyan, good evening. Priyan, you tell me what is your expectation or else the view on gold, and we can go with Euro USD also, the current asset. Gold I was been on bearish, and the Euro USD it was consolidating. Yeah, sorry, this is one of the major one I forgot to say. Inside candle, I said inside candle is one of my favorite stat. Euro USD will sell more. Yeah, so as it was currently forming inside candles, right? If it gives a breakdown means okay, on a slightly retest we can 15 minutes time frame, right? So we can go for it. Gold expecting sells after a turtle soup. We'll see how many candles will form inside whatever the mother candle I'm considering. I need more inside candles. It depends upon the inside candles. I've been choosing 1:1, 1:2, 1:3. It's 15 minutes time frame, right? If I get maximum of 5 to 8 candles, I've been looking for 1:2 or else 1:3. Depends upon the formation. Okay. Gold is making low, even low. We have 2 minutes to close the candle. This was we have seen on 15 minutes, right? But is someone is talking in the background? I think it was from outside. Let me check. Yeah, hope now it won't be, I'm thinking. So okay, Euro USD we are looking on, I'm looking on 15 minutes. We'll check. Gold expecting sells after hurdles. Okay. I just wanted to check on crude oil. As I said, it is one of my favorite asset. Generally, crude oil gives maximum movement after 5:30 or else 6 o'clock. Till 12 o'clock, it will be a volatile. Now I'm checking because why the retracement is has been made, whether any previous zones are there. This is earlier one of the major supply zone. Retest not came, but it has been made lower lows. This has to be a retest point actually, but it has been not done because of some conflicts and all. This week trading break pro month end candle and tomorrow monthly open. Yeah, now everything whatever the analysis, it's purely taking on the technical, and also whatever the trades, it's purely suggested to take on demo, not on the live, right? Because we have to look for technical first, along with the news, obviously in that news also we have to differentiate, okay, which news we can trade, which news is going to be influenced, right? Because some newses it will be the whatever the traders they can be taking an advantage, right? Like, okay, if the news is positive we can get some good sellers, we can get some liquidity, so that news we have to avoid. So yeah, this was one of the previous as a retest has to be made, but it has been not done given breakout and it came for a retest to the bullish. So here we can expect one more retest on crude oil. Hope when the market is reaching at 71.48, there should not be any major news. If there is no major news means if the market is normal, I can expect some good movement towards bullish. Otherwise, the next demand zone is at 69.79 to 69.30. Gold is still bearish. Priyan, you said monthly open. I just wanted to check. Volume looks good for selling in the coming time, because if you observe the three candles, volume, the market is making higher highs but the volume is making lower highs. That means volume is decreasing. Okay, so this is, we can consider this whatever the red candle is there as a confirmation which is supporting the previous whatever the negative zone, power to the volume, which was referring to the price action. So I'm expecting a negative movement on euro USD. We'll check on it how it will go, because monthly, right? If we are choosing monthly, this has to be close below whatever the previous candle is there. That is one major point. And we still have only 6 hours, 6.5, 6 hour 15 minutes we have. So to consider as a major bearish candle, because volume is already supporting, if the candle closes below whatever the previous bullish candle is there, okay, I got some support based on the previous candle. Okay, it has been engulfed, bearish engulfing we can say. When the price is engulfing the previous candle, it will be, I will be considering as an engulfing. So on a 1 hour it has made one of the zone. Yeah, this is one of my reversal. I think if we can see in the 1 hour any RSI divergence is there or not, let me check. Market has made lower low and RSI also has made lower low. Yep, Based upon the technical, the gold is bearish because considering from here to this swing high, market has made a lower high, but RSI has taken a resistance. That means it indicates one of the major hidden divergence, bearish hidden divergence. So this will be the retest for this, whatever the swing has been formed. I'm expecting the gold is bearish. If I wanted to take any trade, has to plan at 304 itself. We'll check for 304 to 311. If I choose 0.01 lot, means for one pip it will be around $1, around $12. It will be my stop loss for this trade. I just need a small retracement to take a trade on a live account. A small retracement at least. Till 304. Yeah, okay. Anyone is trading any major currency pairs as of now? Okay, not everyone observes all the assets, right? It's okay. So kindly observe this gold. Gold is bearish on a higher time frame, right? On a 1 hour time frame, at least we can just few pips, like 10 to 15. I'm expecting. Just observe, okay? Market will be consolidating in this range. Had to check. Okay everyone, have a safe trading day. Maintain, if you are trading on a live, means just try to maintain the stop loss, follow the risk management. If the even though your strategy works well, sometimes you'll be getting $5 for the same strategy as a stop loss. Sometimes you will be getting $12 for the same strategy. Go for lower stop loss. If you're okay with 12, it's okay, it's a secondary, but always choose the less stop loss to the strategy. Okay, plan accordingly. Okay guys, see you. If anyone is new to the market, thank you Priyan. Hope I'll try to entertain. It's a new, right? Our industry is coming to the social platform. Till now it's a academy and all, coming to the social platform. We'll give our best. Everyone has to try to improve and try to make note the levels and try to do your own analysis upon whatever the levels we are giving. Okay, and make some pips and call us for a coffee if possible, if you're interested. Okay everyone, take care. Bye bye.